Hey, Hulk.
Hello? Hope everyone's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Just checking my voice sensitivity. Yeah, I think this should be good.
Alright, I'm waiting for it to come up. You're on Cal Fire 2, right?
Yes, and I just started the stream. Oh, it should be streaming good.
Did you change any stream settings?
No, why?
It's quite choppy and pixel vomity.
Oh no, not again.
Actually, it's clearing up.
That's very strange. We didn't have any issues on the other stream, on the CalFire test. And I didn't change anything, except for the stream key.
Huh.
I don't get it. Oh. I think, yeah, I still had the Twitch stream up.
Oh, that would
Maybe
do
that's
it.
why.
Yes,
Yeah,
it would.
okay. Alright. Now I've stopped it, so it should be better. How is it going now?
It's doing much better now.
Oh, alright. So yeah, that's a proof that I cannot handle watching a stream and streaming at the same time. As long as I can handle just streaming, it's fine. Okay, well, I'm good to go whenever
Alright.
things are ready.
Before we start, I do want to get a donation out of the way. Thank you to Jake Pliskin for $10. That was our last runner from Thief 2. He says, thanks to all the runners and the organizers for making this incredibly successful marathon happen. Put this towards Jeff for Jeff's name in Earthbound. And that is the Geoff spelling.
Okay, so just before we start, I'm going to put the control scheme in running automatically, because that's much more convenient for Mr. Nutz. And I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Alright, I'm all set.
Okay, so countdown.
You're welcome to give it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, hello everybody, this is Mr. Nutz. This is a game which was made for the SNES by Ocean Montpellier, so it was done by French people. As a French runner, I'm really happy to present this game to you. So what's going on is really self-explanatory. I'm just a squirrel in a platform game. I can shoot nuts at stuff to kill it, or I can just jump on them. But don't be fooled by how lovely this game looks. It's actually a pretty tough game, especially if you try to go fast. Here, complicated jump. Okay, I did that pretty stupid hard jump amongst all the piranha plants. Now I'm gonna jump on some bees. Okay.
Do you
Not
still
this
have
guy.
something open? Because the stream is freezing pretty badly for me.
Oh no, really?
Oh, it's going.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let's
I
just hope it
shouldn't have
keeps
anything.
going.
Well, okay, yeah.
I say
Tell
that.
me if something. Tell me something is bad, because
It's
I think
not
I
going
shouldn't
to
have
the
anything.
pixel vomit that you were having earlier. It's just freezing.
I don't know how we can know if I'm dropping frames, but just that Tachyon is not telling me.
Yeah. It's a beta program.
So how is it right now? Is it still freezing? You can tell me
It's
to
doing
stop and
good
maybe.
for stretches, and then it's stopping. Right now, it's good.
Okay. Okay, yeah. If you think that it's not good, then I can just restart the run and start and use XSplit like I did last time. It's very strange.
Would you mind doing that? How long would that take you?
Not really long, don't worry. But I would need. Yes, I need the password for this.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. I'll give you the password.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys. Minor technical difficulties. Actually, they're major technical difficulties if you guys can't even watch the run we're trying to show you guys.
It's very strange because we tested it on the Cloudflare test and it worked fine. But at least it's just at the start of the run, so I don't really mind resetting.
Okay.
All right, so let's set it up. Cloudflare 2. Yeah, thanks for the password. Yeah, I have to log on Beam Pro. It's going to take moments.
By the way, for those who are watching, can you give us a quick audio balance? I think we were all set, but it's always good to get a double check, because you could at least still hear the game audio while we were doing the short-lived Mr. Nutz run.
Okay, the password was correct. So stream, user MTP. This is the ingest thing, and the stream key. Alright, I'm gonna try to launch the stream again. Oh, I have to crop it again because I changed a bit my resolution.
Yeah, because XSplit.
Yeah.
That won't take any time.
Be very quick.
Are you live?
Right. Not yet, almost. I'm going live. Yeah, hopefully I shouldn't drop any frames. I'm going live right now. Tell me how it is.
once Beam finally loads it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit like when I ran Demon's Crest on XSplit. I had like a second or two of difference between the commentary and the picture. It shouldn't be an issue to follow what's going on. It's still a bit too bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
yeah.
I can tell the stream is trying to come live, but it's not.
Oh man. I don't get it.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't have anything else on though. And XSplit is telling me that it's encoded in frames right now. So it should. It's resending frames to Beam. Okay, I'm gonna try CFRM. Yes.
Yeah.
It's really like Beam takes a lot of processing power from me. I think I'm just navigating the site itself. I don't know what to do right now. It seems to be stuck. I might have to restart the browser. Just give me a moment. Maybe it's going back.
Is XSplit not letting you go to CalFire 1?
Yeah, XSplit is not a problem. It's really that the browser itself is being very slow right now. It's like just going on Beam is taking a lot from my computer somehow.
It shouldn't be taking more than streaming to another. I don't know enough about how XSplit works with the authorization it has to do.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna restart my browser. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Really sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
Alright, so I'm gonna try streaming. It's Campfire 1.
Okay.
Currently streaming.
Looks like it's trying to come up.
So do you have a picture? Do you have something?
It still looks like it's trying to load, but it won't finish. I don't know if it's on your end or mine. It's really weird.
I don't know what to say.
It shouldn't be you.
Yeah. But it seems that I'm really streaming some content. That's what it is.
Dude,
No one's telling me that I'm dropping frames. I don't know what to do.
Do you have your OBS Classic?
No, I've never used the OBS Classic. I don't have it installed on my computer. But last time when I was doing Demon's Crest, I was doing that on. I was using CalFire 4 with XSplit and Windows. Okay, I'm gonna try to stream again. Just relaunch it. That's good. has a difference in just RMTP. Okay. Okay. Trying again.
All right.
Let's go. Okay. Still sending data without dropping any frames.
Okay, I got it to come up on Chrome. The problem is I cannot actually screen capture Chrome.
Okay.
So it may be a problem with my browser.
It's difficult to capture Beam.
It's more that it's difficult to capture Chrome, and I'm not sure why exactly. Okay, I got it to come up on Internet Explorer. Let's see if this can work.
Hang on there, guys. We're finally making this. Finally.
Almost. Okay, Internet Explorer is not compatible with OBS Studio.
Oh.
Okay, I still have a couple tricks I can try.
Or maybe you can just capture a part of the screen or something.
Oh, we might be there. We might be there. We are so close to being there, guys. I'm just doing some cropping right now.
Okay, nice. Well, I hope that the runs are going to be good because we have some time to catch up.
We'd almost got back up on schedule before this run.
Ah, we were ahead actually.
All right. We have Mr. Nutz.
Nuts!
I am ready whenever you are now.
Okay, yeah. Control scheme is good. So 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, for real this time. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Okay, I've started the game. So as I was explaining a bit before, this game was made by French people. So as a fellow French, I'm pretty excited to show it to you guys. So this is a really lovely platformer for the Super Nintendo. It was also released on the Mega Drive, just European Mega Drive though, and on the Game Boy, which is what I had as a kid. So everything that happens is pretty self-explanatory. You can throw nuts at stuff to kill it. It's just, yeah, okay, I got that jump. That's a pretty short window to get it. The graphics and music of these games are really top-notch. That's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Oh, I got hit there. Not these guys. You can kill the hedgehogs by hitting them twice with a nut, not nuts, and the hedgehog on the top here will be dead. So I don't even have to wait. Okay, now level 3 is going to be the night now, with the different, really cool, nice music. The speedrun doesn't really do justice to the musical aspect of this game because the musics are really long. really good, and you don't even get to hear like half of it, unless I really screw up. Okay, let's hope I get this health. Yeah, stopped a tiny bit to get it for an extra bit of safety. These little beetles, they can throw their wheat ball or whatever it is, but the ball is not solid until it is actually thrown. Okay, that was not exactly what I was planning to, but okay, let's wait for this guy. Tiny little jumps. In this game, you can get nuts to throw them, but you can also get coins. Coins are what makes the 100% run of this game. So that is another category where you can just try to get all the coins. That's 100%. This game has a lot of secrets and secret endings to levels. But as this is an any-person run, we won't see any of that. I would just run through the levels and not really care about the coins or the secret stuff. Here I'm going to take a hit on purpose, so I can go through that fairy and jump on it, so I can access the next platforms a bit more quickly. Okay, I only have 2 health points for the boss, which is a tiny bit scary. And people are saying that game audio is a bit quiet. I can fix that, but I will have to beat the boss first.
Yeah, if you can raise the game audio on your end.
Yeah, I will do that, but I just have to focus a bit. Yeah, this boss is not very difficult. You can just jump on him and kind of spam him with jumps. But just make sure that you don't go through him as he's recovering from his invincibility frames. Okay. It should be a bit higher there. Tell me how it is. Oh, video is behind like 10 seconds. Oh, that's a bummer. It's really that much.
Shouldn't be 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds feels like a lot. When I was doing Demon's Crest, it was like 2 seconds, I think, which is still something. But it's not as much of a problem. Okay, let's get all 4 nuts there. So World 1 was kind of the appetizer for this game. It's much easier than any other world in the game. So now we're on for the real stuff, more or less. There's going to be much more annoying enemies, especially those birds, the ones that the one I killed before. The AI is a bit difficult to work with. I didn't make that jump there. And in one of the later levels, we'll have to manipulate one of them to get an out-of-bounds glitch, but you'll see that in the next level. In this level, I'm just gonna go down here. I don't want to catch too many coins right now, because any coin that you gets counted out at the end of the world. Like there's this score screen which tallies up everything that you got. They give you a time bonus, coin bonus, and a skill score. So every coin that you gets counted down, and it costs, I think, 1 frame per coin. It's not much, but it can be something. But still, here I'm not dodging the coins for a bit of safety. I'm not dodging those ones, and I have just a bit more than 50. It's another thing that coins do. Every time you get 50 coins, you are healed by 1 health point. So it's a little bit of safety that I'm taking right here. Okay, level 3, last level of World 2 before the boss. Here. The game explains me that I have to find a key to get to the house at the end. And the key is located at the second section of this level. It has like 1 section with switches and stuff, then 1 underground section that you have to unlock, and then the other section with the key. Here I have started a bird, and I'm trying to make him follow me. Without killing him, if that's possible. Okay, I'll take the hit, but I really don't want to kill this bird. I need him. Birdie. Oh! Okay, I made it. That was really close. That was kind of tense, because I didn't do the beginning with the setup very well, but it eventually worked. I have a backup if I failed this trick, but I would still lose a lot of time if I miss it. So I don't want to miss it. Okay, so that was an out of bounds, which was really not planned by developers. What I was supposed to do is find 3 switches to unlock the underground part, and then go to the underground and go back to the right part, climb all the way up to get the key, and go down to open the house, and that's really long. Fortunately, in the 90% run of the game, you can just skip out of bounds. Okay, this fight against the witch is going really well. I took a hit to go through the skulls, and I got a few more hits, which normally should not be possible without doing that. So this was basically a perfect witch fight. Alright, now that we entered the house and beat the witch, world 3 is going to be the house itself. So we're going to have to go through the living room. And here the game is introducing a pretty simple mechanic, but still you have to kind of guess it. You can push things. So I'm pushing this chair and this fishbowl, so I can access the higher parts. Even the task has to push the chair by like 1 or 2 pixels, because you cannot complete the jump, or otherwise it's just barely too high to be able to make it without pushing this stuff. Here I'm grabbing this extra life, not for the life itself, but because when you get an extra life in this game, it also heals you fully. And I really want to have full health for the kitchen, because this is where the difficulty of the game starts ramping up quite a bit. The game becomes kind of difficult towards the end, but already a bit before, like here. Okay, let's see if I can jump on the bunnies. Okay, that was nice. Good kitchen so far. There's a lot of weird enemies in this game. You can see this is a kitchen, so food is actually enemies. Yeah, you see these chickens. Oh, can I get it? Yes. Oh, nice. I made this cycle. This is the early cycle, which is really not easy to make. You have to be close to perfect in the rest of the level, because these ropes are on global timers. What I could have done here is take damage on the spikes, on the forks there. But even if I did that, I would not be able to save another cycle of the rope, so it's actually useless. I don't want to take damage now. All the health points that I can save here is really good, because now in the next sections, it's going to be the sink sections. So now I've been reduced to the size of an insect, and I'm in the sinks, in the water sections. Yeah, this game is a bit weird, but yeah, you'll get used to it. And I really want to have a lot of health, as I was saying, because there's going to be acid pools that I will want to skip through, like these ones, but larger. And what you're supposed to do is push a sponge on them, like this one. You can push it, so it acts as a raft, and you can go through the green slimy pool without getting damage. But pushing sponges is really slow, and the sponges themselves move super slowly. So you just don't want to do that in a speedrun. You just want to rush through and take damage. It's much better. Okay, made that jump. Here I'm also taking some coins, because there are some coins that I will not be able to avoid anyway, and there's a lot of them. All the coins in the tubes, basically. And I want to take a few more coins to make sure that I will reach 100 coins towards the end of this well, because doing that will give me 2 other health points, and I will use health to go through stuff. I will explain. Damage boosting is really the name of this speedrun. Okay, I didn't get that cycle. Too bad. That's fine though. Okay, we get more coins. And I have full health, which is really good, so I don't even need to heal here. Let's go. Oh, okay, I'm gonna wait just to be sure, because these enemies are really trolly. And when you enter a body of water, you can release the D-pad to keep any momentum that you had before entering the water. Because normally when you enter the water and use your D-pad in it, you cannot go faster than what the kind of speed that you're supposed to have. I have all that health. That's amazing. I'm supposed to have only 3 here. That's 5. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna take this and get another health point with the coins here. I'm gonna reach 100 coins. Okay, I have 5 health, which is really good, so I can skip through. So that's 2. That's 3. And here is 0 input swimming, so I can just do a very short diagonal in the water and be as fast as in the air. which normally is not supposed to be possible, but it's actually easy to do. Here, getting this extra life just to get back to 5 health. And this is the third boss, the octopus. So I can damage him right now. I have to jump on his head, but his head is hidden right now. I'm gonna try to get 6 hits, or maybe 7 if I'm amazing. No, it's not gonna be 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting 7 here is possible, but it's task-like almost. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got the 4th one. That's good so far. I'm going down to attract these little octopi, and I'm taking a hit so that the big octopus gets damaged as it's going down. And the last 2 hits. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. It's still possible to have a better fight than this, but it's difficult because of the getting the 7 hits at when he comes out the first time is really incredibly tight. It's almost task-like. I just got it like 3 times ever. One of which was in a run, but that didn't end up being a PB. Okay, fourth world, the volcano world. Because now we got out of the sink, so we end up in a volcano. I guess that makes some sort of sense. And here the game becomes quite a bit harder still. And it's also gonna give me very few nuts, so I will have to use them sparingly. Try to pick up as many as I can by still being fast. Here I bounce on this enemy. Oh my god, this is not good. Oh! Okay, I cannot complete this. Yeah, I was supposed to reach there, but I failed the little bat manipulation, so I'm gonna have to do the level normally, which is not great. I basically lost 15 seconds by failing this trick, which kind of sucks. It's not even that hard. Fortunately, I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. So this is the normal way of doing this level. Okay, I got that rope. Okay, this is where I was supposed to be, just after doing the little trick, but I got hit somehow. That's fine. I have little health though, I'm supposed to have a bit more than that, so let's see if this level goes well. This level is one of the hardest because of all the enemies that it has. This game is quite impressive actually, because it can have a lot of enemies on the screen and it will never lag. Oh my god, I'm supposed to throw a nut to get this guy. Jumping section. I have a lot of nuts though. That's a good thing, I guess. Let's jump on these guys. Okay, I cannot take a hit. Oh, okay, I actually could. 1 health point. We're really living on the edge, but this world is not going too well. It's still kind of fast, but it's not going very well. I hope I don't die, but it really is a possibility since I only have 2 health. Now I have 2. Okay, I dodged this guy. Little jump, nut. There's some enemies that you cannot damage otherwise with something else than a nut. Okay, now I'm going to try to do another bat manipulation. This one is harder than the previous one, so it's even easier to fail. Where is it going? Okay, I got it. That's strange. I'm getting the hard one and failing the easy one, but whatever. So this is a place where I'm not supposed to be able to access right now, but I did, and that's acted as a little shortcut. This shortcut is even more important in a 100% run because there are points in that place. In any percent run, it still saves some time, but just a few seconds. So failing it wouldn't have been that bad. Yeah, as far as I know, Mr. Nutz is not related to Conquer. It's just another squirrel game. And now that we have climbed all the way up the volcano, we end up on the clouds. This is the only cloud level. It has great music, to be honest. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. Unfortunately, we won't hear a lot of it, hopefully. So this is another climbing levels, always going vertically, and now it's time for a lot of skips. Oh man, I failed it completely. You know what, I'm gonna kill myself and retry because it's much better. I was supposed to land on that cloud guy. If I didn't complete the last part, it would have been okay, but I failed the first part So I had way too much left to do of the level, so it's better to just die and retry. Okay, if I die again, if I don't make it again, maybe I will just try to complete the level normally, if I remember how to do that. Okay, that's good. Got that, and I went to the left to attract the bottom bird. Let's get hit on the side by this caterpillar, so that the animation of the damage pushes me a little bit further up, and that is barely sufficient to reach the top floor. So there, it was basically 3 skips in a row to cut right to the end. Too bad that I didn't get it the first try, but you know, these things happen. Okay, if you don't know this game, this is where the bosses become really creepy. So just admire this boss. Welcome to Oground Papas. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with a giant bearded guy trying to catch a squirrel on a cloud. This boss is not too bad, but I only have 2 health, so I'm gonna try to be careful. It's really easy to get hit by his eyes if you're not paying attention. Eyes' hitboxes are a bit large. Not exactly what you might expect. Oh, don't get hit. Okay, in order to go further in the boss, all the eyes have to be either killed or despawned in some way. So that's why I'm conserving my my Nutz, because at the end of the boss he's gonna do the eye thing again, and I'm gonna try to hit all of them with Nutz. Here I manipulated him somehow so that he's all the way to the other side of the screen. So all the eyes that he creates get despawned immediately, except for 1 eye that I had to destroy with Nutz, so manually. I still have 16 Nutz, so I will use them for the last phase of eyeballs that he will throw at me. If I had more health, I would, at the end of the fight, I would take damage at the end on purpose to lower my skill score. It's a thing if you really want to optimize this game deeply. At the end of every world, there's a skill score that gets displayed. So we already know that you want to avoid getting too many coins, because that wastes time at the score screen. But also, every time you get hit, your skill score gets decreased by 1, and the skill score, I think every point takes like 4 frames to get counted down. So it's really important. Well, it's sort of important. Here I have 25 skill. I could have lowered that to 24 if I had taken a hit, but I was too afraid to do that. And I would have basically saved 4 frames. It's something you can do on some bosses where it just doesn't matter, or it doesn't make you slower to damage yourself at some point, like on that boss or the next one. On the next one, I will probably take some intentional hits at the end of the fight, because it won't matter in terms of timing, and it will save a few frames at the score screen. Okay, this is Mean Streets. I'm gonna try to do a little manipulation here. Okay, so this is a place that you're not supposed to reach right now. It's kind of the 100% route, but it got inserted in any percent because just watch. Because I get here and I get this strange item. It only exists in this level, and it gives me the ability to fly and be invincible for the rest of the level. So that's really nice. I could take all these coins, but I don't need them, and as I explained, they would slow down the score screen. But I still took an extra life, because that heals me fully, and I like that. Let's take some nuts. Okay, let's see if we can do this strat. Okay, I got this strat. It's kind of a new strat that I designed. Alright, got here. Good level so far. This level has a lot of enemies, but if you know how to deal with them, you can go really fast. I hop, short hop, large hop, bounce fully. Not this guy. Not that guy. Take all the health, even if I don't need it. And that was basically a perfect level. If I were using my splits, I would probably have got a gold there, because I don't think I ever did that level so perfectly. Okay, not this guy. And here you're seeing some enemies from the first two worlds, the hedgehogs from the first world and the strawmen and the birds from the second world. So this is where they're trying to recycle some enemies. And now I'm going to wait on purpose here for some birds to line up so I can go on this secret path. So this leads to this secret area with a lot of coins and a lot of platforms. Even though I had to technically wait like 1 second to get there because of the birds, it's still much better than going the lower ground, because the lower route is so much worse. It's so much more difficult, like ridiculously. And now, welcome to the Little Clown. So this boss is the thing that stops this game from being really great and makes it just a good game, but not a great one. It's this boss. Because this boss is stupid. It's long. It's boring. It lasts 4 minutes and a half, and there's nothing I can do to speed it up. So when he's done throwing pies at me, he throws 3 heads at me. Whenever he throws his heads, I will stand in front of this bush in the background to make sure that the heads always do the same pattern. So it's an easy pattern that you can deal with without too much trouble. And I want to kill the heads as fast as possible. Well, it doesn't matter to be super fast, but if I'm too slow, I start losing time. Basically, I have to kill the heads before the body goes back from the right side of the screen to the left side. Yeah, I can kill the first one, then wait for the number 2 and number 3 to show up and kill them. And here, I actually had time to spare, but I have to wait for him to go back here. So this is how this boss works. And I have to do that a total of 6 times. So this is really slow, and you can't speed it up too much. So if you have something else to do, talk to a friend, make a phone call, I don't know, pour yourself a cup of coffee or something. Now is the moment to do so, because this is not really interesting to watch. I'm sorry, but it is the case.
Bathroom break hype?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you should do. I invite you to do any type of break right now. You still have about 3 minutes. Okay, he's halfway done, almost. 3 health. But if you're really bored while you're playing this, you can still try to send back his pies with your tail attack. It doesn't even damage him, and I even wonder why it was implemented, but it's a thing. You can also jump on the pies. It's difficult to do. And try to jump on the clown itself, but you would just bounce on him without damaging him. It does not influence the boss in any way. It's just a difficult thing you can try to do.
Maybe they forgot to put hitboxes on the pies.
No, the pies have hitboxes. They can damage me, but you can send them back with your tail attack. Or yeah, maybe it was intended that you could damage the boss that way, but you can't. And they just took damage. You can also try to dance with him, like repeating his actions. Oh, don't take too much damage. Woo! I'm jumping at the same time. Okay, what else can I say during this? Well, I've said it already, but this game also has a 100% speedrun, which basically is trying to retrieve all the coins in the game. There's a total of 1,729 coins in the game, and that's a lot. And there's also a lot of secret exits. I think like almost half the levels have a secret exit with a lot of coins in them. So if you're bored, if you think this game is good, you can try to find as many coins as you can. It really took me years on the Game Boy version to find all the secret exits and find all the coins. It's a really difficult challenge, to be honest. Okay, now I have 2 health points. I could go down to 1, but I don't want to, because if I die to this boss, it's gonna be a disaster. I would have to go through all of it again. So you don't want to die to this boss. You just don't want to. Last nut. Yeah. I didn't have a lot of nuts. And this is how it dies. He just falls over. Okay, now I hope everybody's back again to the speedrun, because now we're back to doing things. Dude, I have 65 skill, but that means that I had 68 before the boss, and I took 3 hits. So taking hits did not delay myself at all during the boss, so it's really 12 frames that I saved. Okay, last world, Ice Cream. And yes, you're allowed to laugh at this super pun. This last world is also probably the hardest for the speedrun, because not only is there ice physics, which is always hard to deal with, but also your nut supply is extremely limited. So I know exactly what I'm supposed to nut in the upcoming levels. Yeah. I don't have too much lenience for improvisation here. Okay, I've caught all these platforms first cycle. Okay, I got that. That's one of the scary parts of the level. Now we're in the igloo, and everything is ice creamy. So here it's actually not it's not slippery, even though everything is made of ice. Here it's not slippery. There's only some platforms in the previous level and the next one which are going to be slippery, like the moving little platforms that have ice on their top. Those ones are slippery, and that's why it's so dangerous. At some point in this level, the task does a zip, but I never found a way to replicate it in RTA, so I'm not doing it. It's here somewhere. You can zip through the ceiling, but I don't really know how to do that. Okay, this level is going well. The next level outside the igloo is, I think this is the hardest one in the whole game. If you exclude the spear skip, which is going to be in the next level. The spear skip is like a ridiculously difficult trick that can save 12.5 seconds if you get it. But if you lose it, you just fall over and you die, and that loses about 40 seconds, maybe a bit more. Okay, but first I'm going to concentrate on this. Do I land on him? Yeah. I could have gone, but you can never really know if you're going to land on that little penguin or not. Here, getting coins does not matter at all because it's the last world of the game, so there's no score screen to worry about. And you can, in the any person route, you will not get enough coins to get 50 coins, so you can't even rely on them to get some health back at some point. So getting coins doesn't matter at all in World 6, any percent basically. Okay, this Frozen Nuts, yeah, you can laugh again. This is the level where there's going to be the spear skip. I will attempt it once. It's very difficult, so chances are I will fail it, but I still want to try it once. Let's go. This is it. I don't know. Oh my god! I was a bit too far on the left when I started. That was close though. That was really close. That was too far on the left, I think.
For a second, I thought you had it.
Yes, I was really close. I think my bounce on the spear was good, but I was like 1 pixel too far on the left when I started moving. Yeah, too bad. Okay, you're gonna see what the entirety of this level looks like. I really don't want to try the spear skip more than once because it's really risky, and I tend to fail it more the more I try it. Okay, that's fine. I still kind of remember what to do here.
How much time does those spear skips save?
12.5 seconds. Of course, if you get it first try. It could be used in 100% also, because that level does not have any coins outside of the secret ending. So you could also do the spear skip in 100%. My 100% PB does not do it, but my any percent got it. So my any percent PB is pretty good, to be honest. Okay, I have 2 health, which is barely enough to go through this fast path and take the damage on the spikes. Okay, I'm gonna wait here because I'm not sure if I can make this jump. Okay. Have 1 health, but that should not be a problem, hopefully. Okay, nut. Let's kill some flowers. Nut and nut. And finish the level. This is the final boss. And if you beat him the normal way, he's really, really difficult. But fortunately, there's a strategy, pretty cheesy strategy. It just so happens that the hitbox of the Yeti is exactly the peak of your jump, and as you're going through him, he's wearing off his invincibility frames. So time is coming up, and time.
3140.
Nice. Yeah, not too bad. I had 2 deaths, I think, and failing the spear skip wasted about 40 seconds. So it was close to being a 30 if I had had that trick, but 31 is still good. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was Mr. Nutz. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Basically, the story of the game is really simple. There's this Yeti. He wants to freeze the world, like install a new ice age everywhere. But Mr. Nutz doesn't want that because he likes his forests. Really cozy, really warm. So he travels all the way across the world and into the ice country to kill the Yeti to stop him from doing that.
And thus the squirrel made the Yeti go extinct. I love that comment.
That's exactly that. So you're free to tell me if we can go with the credits or if I switch to Soul Blazer right now.
I would just have you go straight on into Soul Blazer.
All right. So this was Mr. Nutz. Pretty cool game on the SNES, but now we're gonna play something a bit different. What is it? Yeah, Soul Blazer, I think it's the Japanese version, right?
Yeah.
Any persons. Somebody's